Welcome back to another episode of AP Bassam. Grow local!
We're back, another episode of AP Bassam. Since we've been killing so many deer, just absolutely filling the freezer, just freezers overflowing with venison right now. We're gonna make some deer chili for you guys. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned recipe chili? So what we're gonna need first is 1 pound ground venison. Luckily, one of our buddies spined a deer on our property earlier this season, so you know we got some ground venison. We are probably the worst hunters to ever post any videos on YouTube. We're learning, we're trying, but we've got some ground venison. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna find 1 cup chopped sweet onion.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the onions there.
Okay, thank you.
Say sweet onion on it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. First ingredient, a sweet onion.
So chili is not really something that I have a lot of expertise in, like cooking, but it's gonna be something new. Don't cook with deer often, so ooh, right in the mouth. Love it. Oh my gosh, you want to redo that? I love cooking chili. Haven't done it much, but we're gonna work with some venison meat and pick out some good ingredients tonight. I'm looking forward to learning a thing or two about chili making. These will probably go good in chili.
We got some ground coming here. This is non-GMO, so it's good for you.
So while Alex is grabbing things that aren't really necessary for chili, I'm sticking with the necessities. After chili, you're gonna need a lot of TP.
Dice.
Boom!
Boom, diced tomatoes.
Keep going, right here. This one's better.
Kidney beans.
All right, well, Alex is looking for tomato paste. I found it, but wanted to give a nice shout out to Car Valley. Your guys' cheese, unbelievable. No bowl of chili is complete without Fritos, boys. Can we go home now?
The local grocery store had everything we need. We are now gonna go back to the house, you know, cook up, stir up a little chili and see where this night takes us.
Cooking chili.
Holy cow, what a day. Just did my first all-time sit ever. All day sit in the rut. Didn't film much because we didn't see much, but we're still here at the cabin and we're gonna be making some venison chili. The deal about venison chili is we really need it for tomorrow morning. We're gonna put in some thermoses and bring it out there, but we also are gonna cook it for dinner tonight. So first step is we're gonna brown it. You wanna brown it?
I will brown the meats.
Mav said he had a deer underneath him tonight, but he didn't shoot it. Mav supposedly he bought a bow, I guess. He's now hunting, I guess. He's just, the days change every day what his job title is. Now he's a professional hunter. Better than me. Mav, you need to heat a small Dutch oven over medium-high heat. We're using a famous recipe online here. Coat pan with cooking spray. Mav says he's gonna do it with oil. You're gonna add the venison. You're gonna cook for 3 minutes, Matt.
Okay.
Matt.
I got you. I'm listening.
Hey, Matt.
Don't call me Matt. Do that.
And then we're gonna add onion. Okay, I'm gonna start dicing up some peppers. Dicing up a little peppers. Dicing up a little. This is peppers. You know, jalapeno peppers. Onions. We gotta dice this stuff up.
We have the meats.
Calls for 1 cup of onions. What I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna take, boom, 1 cup of, no, just kidding. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna slice this up and do, you know, medium coarse is what Mavrik recommended. Mavrik and Sobi said. Cutting onions, you know, just getting emotional out here. When you spend this much time in a stand, I thought you were gonna hit me. when you spend this much time in a stand without killing deer, you tend to just cry. You tend to realize, wow, you suck at hunting. You probably shouldn't be doing this, and you probably should be making venison chili at home. The next thing is a little green pepper. So what we've got now is we've got 1 cup onions, we got 1 diced up jalapeno, put the seeds on the side, supposedly.
Just heat to medium, add onion, bell pepper, garlic. So you gotta mince that garlic too, eh?
Yep.
Alright guys, so this is probably the coolest thing that Parrot owns. Loaded some garlic cloves in there. Just close that bad boy up. Just give it a little roll. And voila, minced garlic.
We got some tomatoes, we got some kidney beans, and we got some tomato paste. Okay, we got half red crushed ground pepper in there. Now we've got half ground cumin. Good stuff, you know, just out here measuring, making sure everything's correct, you know.
Oh, this is easy.
It's honestly easy, you know. I remember when you were like, well, this is gonna take hours, you know, chili. We should just go out to eat. We should just go to Culver's. But no, today we're making chili.
Ooh, nice beans.
So what we're doing here is we're just rinsing these beans. You know, beans are an essential aspect to any chili.
Pretty much just says dump it all in, right?
You never been listening at all. You messed the beans up, you messed the salt up.
You never said anything about the beans.
Yeah, well, I wasn't there. You just poured the beans into my spices. You're gonna ruin this chili with your ways.
My ways? We need a cover for that now.
Where's the venison?
Probably help put that on
there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let her sit for 30 minutes, and hopefully, she turns out good.
30 minutes later.
Oh,
almost freaking forgot.
You know what, guys? You know, it's been a long day, but this is gonna replenish. Here, we'll give Sobi all the rest of it. There you go, buddy. This is gonna replenish our fuel that we need for tomorrow. We're planning. Are you guys? What time are you guys sitting on tomorrow?
Dude, let's get up at 5 again.
Again?
Yep.
You slept until like.
I slept in today, but let's get up at 5 again. Like the last time I got up at 5.
I was like a week ago. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try and sit all day tomorrow again. It's the rut. Our plan is honestly to get out of here, to get out of Wisconsin and be done deer hunting by the end of the week. So unfortunately the deer hunting videos are coming to an end. We're running out of time, but I've got some newfound confidence that we're gonna get one. Enough about rambling about deer hunting. Let's see here.
Here, so we try some right here.
Boy, that's amazing.
Hey, if you guys have any secret recipes for chili, please comment them below. We kind of want to hear them. We kind of want to try them out, honestly. So if you guys like this video, please let us know. We could redo this, and we can have Sobi and Mav do a cook-off next time.
Yeah, or just for any venison. Any venison. No, not even just chili. What's your best way that you like to cook deer? You have like a little cook-off.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
I think I just put my first buck down. Oh my god. Came right up to this ridge. He just stopped right here. I had to try to stop him twice, but oh my god. I think that's my first deer. I couldn't tell how big he was, but he's not a giant, but he's I think I counted 6 or 7 points on him. Oh god. Guys, I just shot my first buck. He came in right when it first started turning light out. As you can tell, it's still pretty dark out. I think it's about, I don't know, 7 o'clock right now. Yeah, it's 6:45. So he came out right when it just got light out. He came right across the ravine, and I could hear him making noise earlier when I was getting in my stand. I sat down and got the camera gear all ready, and before I knew it, he was crossing the ravine, and he was about 20 yards away from me right here. Right there is where he was sitting. I tried to turn on the camera, but I didn't. He was in so fast, I didn't want to spook him. I think I might have got it on GoPro. But I started him for about 5 seconds because I couldn't tell how big he was. I wanted to make sure I wasn't shooting like a spike or a 4-point, but I think he was around 8 points. I can't tell, 6 or 8 points. I can't really tell, right? I couldn't tell, just because it was a little, still, I don't know. I'm starting to black out right now, I guess. But I stared at him for like 5 seconds. And then when I decided that I wanted to shoot him, I pulled back and kept walking up this ridgeline right here. And I gave him a little meh. He didn't stop, and I gave him another one. And he stopped and looked up at me for about 5 seconds. And I shot and hit him, and he took off, and he dropped in about 20 yards and started crawling. So I'm guessing he got hit in the spine. But I can't see him right now. I see a pretty good blood trail, but I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and let nature take its course right now. I don't know, it's my first deer. I guess positive thoughts only. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's see if we can't track this deer down a little bit. It's still early in the day, so let's see what Mavrik and Sobi are up to.
All right, it's about 10 a.m. At first light this morning, Mavrik dropped a freaking awesome buck. He texted me right after that. We were hyped, gave me a little call, and I think he snuck out of the woods and ran into town, and I got some rope and a tarp and stuff for the truck. But Alex and myself, I think we had a pretty slow sit. I didn't see any deer. I don't know if Alex saw any deer. But Marv got it done, so I'm gonna slip out now. I'm gonna go congratulate him. It is not only his first deer, but it's his first deer with a bow, and it's his first buck, all in one. So it's just a morning of firsts. I'm so freaking pumped someone got it done today. It's like perfect conditions, like 27 degrees. The rut is in full swing, no wind. So I think we're gonna sneak back and gut his deer out quick, get it out, and then get back in the woods, because we need to be sitting this evening because the rut is on. So whew, let's go check out Mav's deer.
Sobi.
There's the man of the hour.
Nice job, dude. God, dude.
Doesn't fail to amaze me how lucky this guy is. He's got the biggest horseshoe up his butt, or maybe he's the best hunter ever, but dude, we needed this so bad here at deer camp. We needed something to get killed. We just needed this, so.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me come out on the land, but let's go find this buck right now.
I shouldn't have let him, but let's go see this buck. He thinks it's a good one, so, you know, who knows how big it is. Maybe it's a little 3-pointer, maybe it's a nice 8.
All right, so this is the terrestrial stand. Sat in the stand several times, but today was my first sit alone with a bow. So I was sitting up there. I maybe was up there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and my buck came walking on in across the ravine. I was fiddling around with some camera gear and kind of had to decide if I wanted to get a good shot on camera, if I wanted to get a good shot with the bow. I'm sorry guys, I'm so serious right now. It's like I don't know, it's a crazy rush, dude. Like I still feel messed up. I can't eat breakfast this morning. I've had no coffee. I've drank a bunch of waters, but I'm happy, but I'm just like, I don't know.
So where did he come in?
So he came in. You see this dead tree pile right here?
Yeah.
He was like right, you see where the dead headed from that tree is?
Sure.
He came in right there, that's where I first saw him. And then that's when I started grabbing my bow. And when I really got a good look at him, you see this vine that's coming down right here?
Yeah.
He was kind of sitting right there for just, I mean, it was probably like 10 seconds, and I was just, you know, I was staring at him like, I don't know if I'm gonna shoot this thing or not. But I saw he had a big body and he had a decent rack, and so I pulled back, hit the GoPro on, pulled back, and I actually had to try to stop him twice, and he stopped right up in these brush, the little bushes here, little brush piles. He stopped right in there, and I put one on him. He did a trot away, took a tumble down right into that little crease right there, and from there he was crawling. He ended up getting spined, so I got down from the tree stand as quick as possible, and I put another one in him. I'm pretty mad at myself
Maybe
about
you
the
just got
shot.
a really good shot. You never know.
I don't know. I mean, I honestly have no idea. But he was down, and
it died quickly and it died ethically. You did a
Quick
good job.
kill.
Yeah,
Quick
thank
kill.
you.
You did a good job.
I
dude.
appreciate it, boys. Thank you.
All right, I need to look at this.
Let's go look at this deer.
All right. Well, as I was just saying to the boys, this is a really weird feeling. I mean, I'm so happy to have put down my first deer and have it be a nice buck, but it's also always sad seeing something die. But he died peacefully, and can't be more thankful for my first deer ever. It hasn't been a long ride, but it's been a crazy one for sure. I spent most of the beginning of the season filming these guys, and I've been practicing with bows, other bows, Sobi's old bow, for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and finally made the purchase on my bow earlier this week, and have been shooting practice with it, and finally got tested out in the field the last 2 days, and it's my second sit ever. 10 minutes into my first morning sit by myself, and this one hit the ground. So thankful. Thank you, deer. Thank you, Alex and Sobi, for coming out here and helping me out with this, and it's gonna be a wild adventure.
Dude, congratulations.
Thank you, boys. It's late in the season. Not even really. The rut has just begun, and first deer down at deer camp.
This is freaking awesome. So many different stands. You boys all hung. Like, it's just been, we've been switching up stands. We've been following these deer. You've been doing hanging hunts.
Yeah, dude.
Mav and Dice have been posted up in this stand consistently together. They know this woods is good. They know it's a pass-through area, and you made it happen this morning.
Made it happen this morning, dude. I knew the stand would produce last night when I walked by, and I saw 8 deer, and I was like, you know what? I gotta sit there.
Yeah.
I gotta try it. I had no idea that this thing would come in so early, but that's how it happened. And like, what, 10 minutes after legal light, I could shoot.
Yeah.
Put her down.
You didn't even know if it was legal light. You're like, hey, what time's legal light after you shot?
I didn't know.
He was, what was you, 10 minutes after? Cause it was
It was 10 minutes after. It was like 6:25.
6:13 is legal light, and you shot at 6:25.
Yeah.
So
and he
12 minutes
texted
after.
everyone. He was like buck down, and we're all just kind of like, ha ha ha, like thought he was joking because it was so early still. It was like we just got our stands like 45 minutes ago.
And I actually had to take a shit off my stand this morning.
That happened.
So I was shitting off my stand, and then he said big buck down, so I thought he meant that like he was playing a joke on me, but it actually meant that he shot a big deer, and this is
This is crazy. So,
all right.
thank you.
I think we want to drag it. What do you guys agree? Drag it out and then gut it out there.
Yeah, we're gonna gut it outside. But yeah, I want to say thank you guys again. Thank you for letting me kill this thing on your land, and thank you, deer, for the meat.
Nice shot.
This is truly a good experience. I don't know. This is awesome.
It's a good experience.
We're gonna be
right
eating
there
good.
in Mavrik Hills.
Hell yeah. Take a bite out of your first buck's heart.
You've done it?
Yeah.
You did it for your first buck?
Yep.
You've done it? All right.
Just a little bite.
You did.
Grab it.
Take a big bite.
Grab it. No, like the whole half the deer. No.
That's good.
That a babe. That is probably the most savage and gross thing I've ever done. I do that out of not disrespect to the deer, but I do that out of respect. Out of respect for the deer. I do that out of respect, and I do that. This is a big moment. My first deer, my first buck, my first deer with a bow, and thank you so much for teaching me how to clean this thing up, and thank you so much. Well, I'll give you nuts, but thank you so much for letting me kill him on your land.
Let's fry this up tonight.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's put it in the bag.